Properties. All right, can you hear me now? There we go. There we go. We got it working. Now, okay. I just upgraded to Windows 11, so if there's any wonkiness, today would be the way that we would have it. Like, we would have the wonkiness, you know? Also, just post my thing, Blue Sky. Just post it. So, like, I had to reconnect, Songify, all of that stuff. How's everybody doing? Welcome on in. Can you hear me? Hi, Mr. Shizzle. Welcome on in. Blue Sky is having issues today. That would explain it. That would definitely explain it. Well, I said that I'm live on the Twitters. A bit laggy, but it could be on your end. Are you guys getting any lag? Again, Windows upgrade, so there could be some weirdness. Yeah, it could be phone service, absolutely. Could be. Here, you guys can see me. So again, I figured out how to upgrade to Windows 11. I did a bunch of like magic PowerShell things. I had to reformat my drive. Just beautiful. Oh, wow, you're too nice. I will not really reformat it. I had to change it from MBR to GPT, and then I had to extend the partition from the recovery, and then I had to do some magic, and I was able to get it to work. We're good. Nothing got weird. Yes. We're doing good. Squad Position, welcome on in. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Y'all, thank you for an amazing birthday. Y'all made me cry. We raised so much money. Like, look at how much money we've raised. We've raised $2,329.69. Yes. Isn't it good? Isn't that awesome when you have to do that? I wasn't too worried, though. I figured I was able to make it all work. We are good there. Have I seen Sinners yet? No, but I want to. People are saying it's very, very good. It is all over my TikTok. So yeah. Also, TikTok is being super weird right now with the untapped companion. It's like popping off and on. Yo, Virgineers, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, had a really freaking good birthday. And I have a bunch of new commander decks as well. So somebody bought a commander deck off of my throne wish list. I was able to find a local shop nearby and was able to pick up one of the new Tarkir commander decks. So I have currently 4 commander decks, and I should have 5. And I'm going to try to make one of my own with the Deadpool card. It's so good. I hear it's really good, and I hear it's its own original thing, like their own original IP. Don't worry about it, y'all. Don't worry. It's okay. We did good on the birthday. You have nothing to apologize for. You're here now. I'm happy to see you. We're doing great. We are vibing. And then this Saturday, I have a nice little like food date and go for a walk and maybe go to a card store. So it should be fun. It's been very, very nice. I should be getting a new chair. So if I do end up getting a new chair, we can do the Mom Learn Snap stream because you guys seemed very, very interested in that. We can absolutely make that a thing. How y'all feeling about Strange Supreme? We liking Strange Supreme? I feel like he is crazy strong. Crazy, crazy strong. I'm going to go live on the TikToks. Going live on the TikToks. Did you get to play any more of my deck than which one? I can't remember your deck. Was it the bug deck? I played a little bit, but I don't think I played much more of it after you had sent it to me. Yeah, and the cool thing about that is with Sinners, he did something different in the way that he got the rights for it. The Carter buff is huge. The Carter buff is absolutely huge. I think Strange Supreme is pretty freaking, he's very, very, very strong. Yeah, well, it depends on how many cards you're missing. Because both US Agent and Speed are both great cards. They're very, very good. That's what I'm thinking as well. Hi, Glitch. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, y'all. I got water here. Thank you for all the check-ins. I do appreciate it. I think that Strange's best spot is within Thanos. He thrives there with all of the stones. Like, because the thing is with Strange Supreme, you only need to win 2 lanes. And he works very similar to the way that Morbius works, where you can just get crazy high, like crazy big numbers with him. Congrats on 3rd. Welcome, y'all. Ads are starting shortly. I would say yes, Strange Supreme is worth the tokens. In my mind, I don't know now because of the Carter buff, but before the Carter buff, I think he was the best card to release this season. I think he's better than Goliath, personally. I mean, Goliath has a lot more flexibility, but he's really, really good. Yeah, Glitch Ultron, Infinity Ultron is not that great. The stones are the biggest problem, not his power. Keeping him at 5 is really what's limiting him as is. That is the biggest complaint I have. I'm like 70 levels from another key. I'll use my tokens if I don't get him with my next key. I think tokens are the way to go because your keys will convert within 5 days. 5 days is when the conversion is going to happen. That's the next patch. So that is when Snap Packs officially launch for everybody. Also, you want to know what's wild? For the birthday stream, we averaged over 2,000 people over 8 hours. Wild, wild stuff. It was really, really cool being on the front page. Yeah, I would say don't waste your keys. I would say use your tokens if you can. I will show you exactly how strong he is. We will be playing him today. I have some other lists too that are taking advantage of new Rhino as well as the changes to Carter. So Brady shared a list that I was able to grab from Perry's stream. Shout out to Perry Manilow. Can we get a shout out for Perry Manilow? He's live right now as well. But he is Perry's the Manilow, if you will. Don't have Thanos though. He still works in a lot of other stuff. That's the thing. He still works in a variety of other deck types. I think Thanos is his best home, but he works in a variety of things. Yes, and hi everybody on TikTok. Hi everybody on the YouTubes. Hold on, let me make sure I'm live on the YouTubes as well. Yep, there we go. Yep, we are live across all the thingamajigs. And I don't have to worry about it. Thank everybody for checking in. What is going on, Cezanne? Hello. It's so good to see you all. I hope you're having a fantastic freaking week. Hope you're having a great week. All right, let's just get into it. Yeah, dude, that was so much fun. For the winners of the headset, my partner manager is out of town until Monday, so I will get him the info on Monday, and then he will submit the request, and you guys will get your headsets. Rhino rework is interesting, but to be honest, doesn't seem worth the effort running maybe in Patriot server. I mean, a 3/6 is really, really good. And in combination with Strange, where you can eat that stone, you can play him in Surfer. I think it's a big deal. That is something that you would want to put in. It removes a location like Limbo. So, yeah, no, I think it's a big deal. I think the Rhino rework is pretty important. All right, we got Strange right away, right out the get-go. Also, y'all on the TikTok side, I don't know why, but the untapped thing is like turning on and off. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it here. Or it's like cycling to the wrong thing. Settings. Go to player tracker, apply if it wants to stay. Maybe it will stay. We will see. All right, we already have... Nah, and it just disappeared. I'm sorry, y'all, if you're not able to see it. Here's what I'm going to do for the time being. I might just make this wider. If that doesn't want to work for now. Like, do that there and then just hide. There we go. That's my solution for now. I'm sorry you won't be able to see the deck. OTA Yep. So let's Strange Supreme now, and then we Cosmo in the same lane. What do y'all think of the OTA? We're doing the same thing. We're just eating our stones. But what is up, someone relevant? I'm going to drop the Cosmo. Okay. Now would be the time to drop Red Guardian if they have it. Ah, what a dick move. Okay. All right. Well. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. That's Shang-Chi-able now. We can still win this potentially. Let's get that out of the way. I agree.
Must be controlled.
I did see that the Taco Bell chicken nuggets are back. That's pretty big news. That's pretty freaking big news. We dropped Thanos here. Yeah, no, I think the Rhino change is pretty big overall. My Cosmo! Okay, I'm vulnerable now. But we do have 2 Thanoses, which is super interesting. Double the Thanos. Okay, then we just drop this. I don't know. Like, it gets moved either way. This is last turn. Part of the cards.
Power must be controlled.
How dare they have Shang-Chi? How dare they beat me? Well, they didn't snap, though. Wait, no, I win. I win still. Power Stone goes above the 2 stones. Yep. We still made it work.
Victory.
It's 2 for 1. Strange Supreme ate their thing. The Strange Supreme ate there. It's the Taco Bell. He Strange Supreme. Yeah, so far with what I've played, his best spot is within Thanos. He has the power of the Taco Bell, okay? He's a multiversal being. You don't think he has access to many a Taco Bell? He always has access to the Taco Bell nugs. Which I'm actually hyped on. Those things have an insane amount of protein in them. Yeah. What are we requesting a refund on, sir? What are we requesting a refund on, Panda? 12 months. A year? An entire year? We've been friends for longer than a year, though, I feel like. Thank you for the 12 months, my friend. I appreciate you. A whole freaking year. They were crispy on the outside and they were tender on the inside. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very good. Secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret tunnel. Yeah. All right, we're climbing today. We're gonna try some different stuff out as well. How are y'all doing? Hope you're having a really good Thursday.
The universe shall be set right.
Now, if we can pull Strange Supreme, we can pull the Strange Supreme. That is really the thing that matters. 2 Captain Americas, you're spoiling me. We're being spoiled. I think this was a pretty WOTA overall, though. See, the only thing I don't like about this Strange Supreme is that he looks very, very sickly. My man looks like, I don't know, like a Victorian sickly child that you see. Well, I know that. I know. You're not telling me anything I don't know. But he looks like a sickly Victorian child. Yeah, I'm not too riled up about that. Damn. Well, there our value goes. I don't know. I like two chalupas after. Embraces evil and also consumes two chalupas. And this is what you get. Looks like a sickly grad student. What's cool is we can still, you know, do that nonsense. Do this. This will at least bait out Shang. They lowered some of the credits that you can get, so they changed it so instead of getting 500, is song request down? If a mod is able to turn that back on. I don't know if a mod can do it. I may also have to reset some things up. Just because I upgraded to Windows 11 and I reset up Songify, I don't know if I actually did it correctly or not. New Captain Carter, baby. Well, we know where we're going to Doctor Strange. Boom. Because her base is 2. Did they lower the odds on that? Is that what's happening? I said we play for R2. I don't mind that they've added borders outside of just bronze. Ooh, I think that does beat us with Carter, yeah. Oh, yeah. That Carter change is nasty work. There's something wrong with the audio. It has an echo effect. Okay. Hold on. Ah, I see why. I see why. Let me fix. Is that better for you? I think that was the reason you were hearing through my headset. Let me know if that fixed it, Balloonsky. No, it was on the TikTok side. Because I'm running a different stuff, it's not going through OBS, it's going through TikTok Live. But don't worry. I'm a master technician, all right? Fixing all the things. We're good. It's just resetting everything up because upgrade to Windows 11 because it loses support in October, I believe. So next week we get Hydra Stomper, correct? Would you recommend this deck to climb to Infinite with? Yes, if you have all the cards. Think I'm currently at a 70% win rate with it or something like that. And if you get Wicked on curve, basically if you have Strange Supreme on 2, it's pretty snappable.
The universe shall be right.
What is Panda fixing? Oh, Panda fixed song requests. What is it weak against? This deck? Probably really only Mobius would hurt it and Gorgon would hurt it. Both of those would hurt because there are generated cards. How long before they nerf Supreme? I'd say they at least give it a month, but I do think a nerf is incoming. Yes. He gonna eat all of it. And I don't even care that he eats the power stone. I think they change it so when he consumes, he doesn't add the power. I think they just make it +2. Hey, it's working. Yeah, because all I have to do here, I just won this lane by playing Strange and Cosmo. You know what? I will give Panda a raise. Panda, what can I give you as a raise? Because Panda does deserve a raise. I mean, Shadow King can't hurt this deck if you have the combo, the Strange and Cosmo. I just win that lane. Guaranteed now. He just keeps eating and I win. Okay, okay. But just know you've been approved for a raise. One date, consider it done, Panda. Consider it done. Like, watch how big he'll get. I don't have to do anything. Strange just sits there.
Clear for takeoff.
And he clears up space. That's wild. And then we just Eliath last turn. He just sits there. And people are like, but he takes power. I'm like, yeah, but he's clearing space for yourself. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Well, if you like Snap content, I do it on the regs. Apparently, I'm doing it well because somebody on Twitter was like, hey, I see you all the time on TikTok. I'm like, yes, the algorithm's working. Thank you for the follows, y'all. I do appreciate it. MJ, welcome on in. The salty as duck. Yeah, because Eliath just wins it for us. What you got? I'm guessing this is Surfer. No, we win that lane. And we keep eating. 70, he's sitting at 14 power. A 2-drop at 14. Not your average dad. Thank you for the follow as well. If Panda don't want that raise, I'll take the date. Okay, apparently it's transferable is what I'm learning. Yeah, we just drop Eliath here and we say thank you for playing. And again, all I need to win with Strange. Strange, Cosmo, 1 lane. Thank you for playing. Almost. Almost.
Victory.
4 cubes. Again, just 2 lanes. Hazmat Surfer still your favorite? That was actually my deck. Hazmat Surfer is what I got kind of big for in the Snap community for. Toxic Surfers was my baby. It's a really great deck and it's very accessible for newer players. Yeah, this one plays very, very well. I'm going to try the new... Brady has a cook that I want to try. Then there's Crunchwrap Supreme, and then there's also one from Not My Dance I want to give a shot. You tried Toxic Surfer for the first time the other day. How'd you like it? There's a lot of combos with that list. Mr. Got Skills. How much skills do you have? Okay, you got skills. Top 5K, you got skills. I tanked my rank a bit on my birthday because there was so much going on. I wasn't super focused on the game, but I'm slowly building it back up. I went from like 1.5K to around 5K, and now I'm working back down. Mr. Strange Supreme. Mr. Strange Supreme, what are you doing here? Let's go Rhino. Mount Vesuvius does not really work for me. Yeah, he just eats. I'm surprised more people aren't running like Cosmo within their strange list, because that just gives you the lane for free. Let's get Moonstone down here. They hit Wicked on curve. This is probably the same Thanos list we were playing before. New Captain Carter, though, baby. New Captain Carter is wild to me. She now has synergy with... Yeah, she now has synergy with Surfer. Because he no longer destroys. He got changed in the OTA today. I didn't realize he doesn't destroy the location anymore. On reveal, add a rock to your side of this location. I thought he still did the location change. Mr. Fantastic. You know what? Patriot does better here. Because we get that, turn that rock into an asset, you know? Wait. Now that I think about it, Moonstone now works with Captain Carter as well. That's ridiculous. Birthday was incredible. We raised $2,329.69. And, nah, it was a great time. Hey there, Strange. No Shang? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the only time I could think of, though, where they did a change like that, like mid-season. The only other time that I could think of was for what's-his-face. I think we lose here, but that's fine. Was for Gilgamesh. Because Gilgamesh was super, super mid when he first came out. Oh, yeah, we're cooked. Absolutely cooked. Yeah, we did really, really well. We're still going to be fundraising throughout the month of May. So if you would still... Did they change Phoenix Force? What did they change Phoenix Force? No, Gilgamesh is really, really good. Yeah, we're good. TF was originally a 5.6. What is, like, I don't use Phoenix Force enough. What is Phoenix Force now? Phoenix Force is a 4.5, so they lowered her to a 4 cost. Okay. Yeah, so far, my favorite list with Strange Supreme has been Supreme Thanos. Still hunting Sage, Gilgamesh, and Shaw. I think with packs, you're going to have a way better chance. How dare you, Perry Manilow? How dare you, sir? We literally just shouted out Perry earlier. All right. Have any move decks? I'm not really a move player, to be honest. Okay, I will destroy Perry. But destroy Perry, somebody has to donate $5 to St. Jude. Bet. Can I do that? $5 donation to St. Jude if I beat Perry. Are my terms reasonable enough? We hit Captain Carter, baby. We got Captain Carter, baby. Listen, if it's for charity, Harry would literally be taking money from the hands of sick children. So that's really Harry's villain arc, right? Yo, Frizzy, welcome on. How you doing? Welcome. In terms of move decks, not your average dad, I have Scream move decks, but Scream did just get a little bit of a nerf. I still think Scream's going to be meta regardless. All right. I think they're playing the same list we were just playing. This is Carter, which means they're probably not going to pull Carter. Yo, what's up, Goongar69? Welcome on in. Not Kingpin. The one I have is... It actually runs Ben Parker, Uncle Ben. I have so much I can do on curve right now. Boom. Yep, I knew this was a Brady list. Now we need a May Parker that summons Kane, then add Kane. Yes. Y'all, if I win this against Perry, somebody has to donate $5 to St. Jude. That was the terms of this deal. Bam. Bam. Just a feeling. Hopefully I'm right here. Wait, hold on. I don't have prio. That Mr. Fantastic is really hurting me. Hold on. I know the list, so I'm going to do this. Yep, no. I'm in agreement. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Let me think my playthrough, okay? Let me think it through. I do think we might be cooked here. So they have prio either way. I'm not being 19 on that side. I don't think I'm being 31 on that side. Zero power. Where's the zero power moonstone you're saying? Zero power mockingbird. Yes. Mockingbird, no moonstone. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. Are in fact cooked here. Wouldn't do anything. Shadow King would do nothing because they're getting their power through ongoing cards. I spent 3 keys on this week's Spotlight and got Malekith. Did you have Malekith before? Yeah, tell Perry that he just took some money from children. Please rub that in for him, okay? Yes, that's what that means, Brady. You should be getting your check in the mail. Yeah, Malekith isn't too bad. And in general, yeah. Play him within like an affliction list. He does great in affliction. No worries. We all start somewhere, average dad. And just be consistent with it. That's the best advice I can give. I am also very happy about the removal of dupes. I think at our next milestone is Gregor has to get a tattoo. I have to get a tattoo at 2,500. A tattoo of a baby? No. It's going to be a One Piece tattoo. Of Jeff? I would love a tattoo of Jeff, to be honest. Jeff is a baby. Yeah, but it would be weird. And I'd rather not have that conversation. A baby from One Piece? I guess we could settle on it. Gotta be a Zoro tattoo. Tattoo I want is of Luffy getting his hat from Shanks. And I've wanted it for a really, really long time. And I feel like hitting a milestone is a good reason to get one, you know? But a tattoo's forever, friend. Yo, Soft, welcome on in. St. Jude tattoo? I mean, that could happen in the future if we hit like a lifeline long raised amount. I could absolutely see that be the case. So Cosmo's basically guaranteed to get pulled here. I think we just float this turn. Okay, well, it's basically guaranteed to get pulled next turn. I need them to be in the same lane. Oh, we hit an Iron Patriot. Let me go with one of those. I'm doing well. What's up, Bulu 2 Planet? Welcome on in. Luckily, we have Shadow King. Into Mojo World. And they got... My man just keeps eating. This is a situation where he may actually steal our win there. Shadow King to Red Guardian. I mean, it could steal from either of us. Yeah, but I'm doing well. We are vibing today. We are chilling. Oh, yeah. And this is just a situation where the game chooses who wins. Because Great Web is that RNG. They still win by one? They still win by one. Uno point. Great Web sold, everybody. Nah, Shadow King, I just like to think of Shadow King as like a smaller version of Shang-Chi. It's like a mini Shang-Chi. I mean, that's a lot of stuff that Strange could potentially eat. All of this. We can hit the Wiccan on curve. That would be amazing. Let me go there. Somebody asked if you're missing Copycat, who should you add? I would say Juggernaut. Juggernaut is a good addition. Yeah. Shang-Chi does... Shadow King does not work on ongoing cards. You there. We are really praying that we pull something that can deal. Really, I think the only thing that can start eating this is Strange. Right? That Captain Carter also scares me. The cost reduction for the Captain Carter is scary business. I think we're really hoping to top deck the Strange Supreme here. RNGesus, hear my prayers here. Mockingbird's nice. And again, we only need to win 2 lanes here. Is there a way for us to win that lane, though? I can still play the Thanos. And Copycat hit Fastos. Let's see. Is it going to be clutch or is it going to be cope? You haven't heard the story of RN Jesus? Registered Nurse Jesus? Teen Jesus. Teen Jesus. Did somebody else watch The Gemstones? Captain Carter change is so strong. It's amazing how they made a very, very niche card into what I'm gonna think is gonna be a meta card. How are we doing? Yeah, I think Surfer is going to be very, very strong with the new Captain Carter. I think it's a pretty big change. Now, the question is she overtuned now? Yo, BuluTube, thank you for hanging out. You have a good one. Hold on, let's grab. If I see any blinking thing, I got to collect. 50 credits. I know things have been grim lately, but here's the thing. Usually I recommend holding onto Reality Stone, but in this case, we want to get that Wiccan value. So we're using it right out the get-go. Elysium, my favorite location in the game. Fantastic. What do we hit with Copycat? Mind Stones. We're guaranteed to get... I think I'm going to go Copycat into Wiccan. Copycat stonks real high here because they're also playing Thanos. What is... I mean, that's... Again, we're just getting value there even with... And they've just given us a location. Hey, there's our Mind Stone. Would you look at that? Yeah, we're just going to drop the single Wiccan here. They've also given us a location. Why would you Wiccan into the Cosmo lane? Bruh, come on. What was that? Why would you Wiccan the Cosmo? I guess. I don't know. That hurt my soul, though. Do I mind in Soulstone? I mean, he's protected either way. So, yeah, let's get some card draw. There, Thanos is vulnerable. Yo, it worked out in our favor. All the same. Look at that. No extra stones. We might be able to pull the whole kit. We pulled the whole kit. We're going to have a full-powered Thanos. And we have a Shang-Chi. All right. Bam. 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 Bam.
Snap.
I don't deal in probablys.
Victory.
Any new Rivals leaks? I have not. They did not Soulstone. If they did, they would have stayed. They did have Prio there. Didn't have it.
Never shall be set right.
Mind Stone on one is always nice. Bro's got a face only a mother could love. I do like his hat though. He's got a nice looking hat. From what I understand, they put in fakes in the leaks for rivals. So the stuff that they're given, I would take everything with a pinch of salt, you know? You ordered the Switch 2? I'm probably not going to pre-order the Switch 2. I rarely play my Switch as is right now. I'm excited that other people are excited for it, though. At this point, I'm pretty much just a PC gamer. I will every once in a while, like I use my Xbox One as just like a streaming service. But I primarily play my games on Steam. No, my Cosmo! Well, that scares me a little bit. But I'm excited that you were able to get your pre-order. I bet you're hyped. Also, it's $500, which I do not have $500 to spare right now. You could chill there. My fear is that it's going to become the norm because games are going up in price overall. Still, that's very expensive.
Clear for takeoff.
We're talking $50. That's still a good chunk of change. You're in a strange part of our town. We have to play here, don't we? Looking that way. This goes tallest for us. Okay, they have Soulstone out. They have Prio here. I mean, we could definitely cook one up today. What's up, Portland Kevin? Welcome on in. Thank you for the first time, chat. I bet you we could cook one up live on stream here. Oh, we might be cooked. This is ongoing strange. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the change from games being $60 to anywhere from $80 to $100, I am not cool with. That bothers me. I'm not paying that much for a AAA title. As much as I want to play GTA, I probably will end up getting GTA at some point. I guess it's going to be console exclusive at first. Here, we can make a... Oh, sorry that your account got deleted. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the change. I hate having to make room. I hate it, y'all. Yeah, I mean, like AAA titles. When I say AAA titles, I say that very... But if you're paying $100 for a Call of Duty game, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The idea of $100 like FIFA or Madden or Call of Duty is absurd to me. All right, hold on. Let me say this real quick. Okay. Boom. All right, saved. Nah, the new OTA was pretty good overall, I would say. Yeah. Thank you for the check-in. What's up, KOTOR? Welcome on in. Okay, let's cook up a Carter list. Carter, the captain of the Carter. Okay, Carter's in there. Let's get Sarah in here. How's the new card from HV? Not that great, but I didn't expect her to be very good. Doxy is not that decent a card. I think she got changed too. What's up, Bobby? Welcome on in. Okay, we're going to get in. Obviously, we need broodlings. Welcome, y'all. Thank you for that follow, Noble. Toxin got changed. They can't keep giving us cards with similar names. That was it. Toxic can no longer hit skills. Do we get Copycat in here? There's so many good 3-drops. It makes it really, really hard to choose. Ooh, you know who did get changed as well? I do believe that Fastos got a buff. Yeah, Fastos is a 3/4 now. Right? Yep, Spider got changed. The Spooter. Opinion on Rhino. The change for Rhino was pretty good. The thing I don't like is that he just generates a stone. He doesn't get rid of the location anymore. Yep. Changes just happened very, very recently, within like the last, maybe even the last hour. Hold on, let's find our 3-drops. What 3-drops we want? We need Surfer in here, obviously. Silver Surfer is a go. Now, the question is, do we want to do like combo stuff with Mystique and Wong in here? Okay, can I just do favorites? We're just going to do favorites so you don't see how many times I've split cards. This is a lot. I think I like Rogue as a tech option. Get Rogue in there. Speed can get fairly big. Copycat is a good call for 3. Get Copycat in there. Are you saying I should add Hazmat? Is that your recommendation that I add Hazmat? That's wild, though, that Rhino is up here with Swordmaster and Gladiator now. Yeah. Well, yes. Okay. Switch to my deck mode. Let's go Brood. Brood's in there, yes. We should get Absman. Is a no-brainer in there. Okay, we got all of those for 1-drops. If we put more if we put more 4-drops, maybe Zabu. Or this could be just a scenario where we wait. Yeah, Galacta's a good call. Galacta's definitely a good call. Now, are we a fan of Shang-Chi? Maybe a Shang-Chi added. Y'all on the TikTok side so you can see better. I'm going to move this over. I'll center it in a second here. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. I'd put another 4-drop in here. It would definitely be. In terms of 3s, we could do Chavez. Master Mold. It doesn't really work with this list. We're going mainly for hand buff here. And let me look at my 3s. We got Luke Cage. Rocket and Groot is a really good card. So is Negasonic. Juggernaut is also fantastic. We should get Sebastian in here. Sebastian can hold a lane on his own. Heartache. We have a lot of cost reduction. I don't even know if we need the Sarah, to be honest. I don't know. Fastos does some cost reduction. I'm going to keep the Sarah. We could do Luna. We could use Luna to get into Sarah early. That's a move I really, really like to use. The thing is, we won't have a move until 3. We may need magic in this list, which means I may get rid of Rogue in favor of magic. I'm thinking we don't play anything until 3. I know that this is, like, that's rare, but we're going to have lots of options available to us. Mobius is the only thing that really, really screws us over. Here, I'm going to remove Rogue and instead put in magic. Like bam. All right. We'll call this Carter Surfing. Or Surfing Carter. Surfing Carter's better. Surfing Carter. I really, really like this magic variant. The only other thing I can think of, hold on. Maybe we get Nova in here. I'm going to remove the Shang. I know we're removing tech options here. Let's get Nova in here. Fight the daylight. Because there's a lot of Thanos going on right now. That actually looks fire. Can't believe I'm using a gold cosmic border on Nova, but that's too pretty not to. I think this one accentuates the gold. I thought the black looks pretty good too. But the gold, just nice little accents, you know? Okay, I'm going to center this for y'all on the TikTok side. Like a bam. And then we'll give this a go. Yep, Fastos and Rhinos got changed. What's up, Jeffrey? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Not doing a Rhino in this one, just because doesn't synergize as much. I do like the change for Rhino, though, overall. Daylight. I think we played Salty as Duck before. Dude, do we have 2 Broodlings in here? I think in this situation, Fastos is our first one. Yo, Swan Supreme, thank you for that follow. Ooh, I forgot to turn on my alerts. 2 Broods is going to be strong. I think we go... I think priority is going to be... I was going to say if it was Luna Snow, because we could get Sarah. So we go Luna Snow into Sarah. Rhino was buffed today. He was one of the cards that was changed in the OTA. Do I have either Star or Panda in my chat right now? Sarah here. Actually, I can do it real quick. Stream elements. Streaming tools, overlays. Oh, I was just going to say, I'm going to re-enable alerts for follows. I was going to ask you guys, but I can do it. It's easy. Settings. There we go. It's on. Saved. We had it turned off for the front page. All done. We're good. Okay. That early, that's huge. We're going to be able to do 3 plays this turn. We don't have Carter yet. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to go Magic, Fastos. I don't know if we Brood here. I think Sebastian Shaw here. And send it. Brood stonks are high here. Agreed. But I'm not brooding yet. I need something to buff it. I'm just going to go with this. Because we still have 2 other turns. Yep. And see, they already wasted their Killmonger. What's your point? I'm not laying Brood down yet. It's a waste. Now I lay down Brood. Like that. Here, let's change the order here. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll do it like that. So Brood's going to get the double buff. Too early, bud. Too early. Unless you got a Goliath here. So if essentially Sebastian Shaw is going to get so many... Ooh. Ooh. To double Surfer, to Killmonger, and then Surfer. That is the question. That is the question here. Killmonger gives everything a buff with the Nova. It hits everything. Yeah, we'll do this. Yo, Duke, welcome on in. Do I lose left either way? All right, we'll do the double Surfer. We're double surfing it. The one card we didn't pull was Captain Carter. I'm in agreement. I just gotta sacrifice him, though. He's so... Listen, he wants to be sacrificed for the greater good. The greater good.
Victory.
Yeah, but I still think we lose that side. That we're only adding 3 power to that side. So we might as well have just played for mid and right. Yeah, I know. Watching numbers go burr make my brain go burr, you know? I feel you, Gungar. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Good to have you, Portland, Kevin. I know I usually say anonymous, but you were already talking in chat, so I felt comfy saying hi. For the most part, y'all, if you are lurking and you want to follow, follows are anonymous. But if you want to say hi, we have like a really nice community up in here. Also, just a quick plug, we're raising money for St. Jude Play Live. You can make me do stuff. We're close to our next milestone. If we hit 2,500, I have to get a tattoo. Harry Manilow with the Radalo. Hi, buddy. Oh, I have a real nice face up there. You got a real nice face up there. Shush. GG's earlier to you as well. Brian the Abuela. Usually you go longer, right, Barry? Is this an early? Wait, today's not bingo night. For some reason, I thought today was bingo. I hope you had a fantastic stream, my friend. You guys aren't following Perry Manilow. What are you even doing? What are you even doing? Perry Manilow is my Nakama, fellow anime enjoyer, a great Marvel Snap creator, provider of just really good vibes, the creator of Marvel Snap Bingo. He is, what's the word I'm looking for? Foundation within the Snap community. There you go. Don't make today Monday again, Gregor. Why not? That was my birthday. No, not washed. You are a pillar, sir. Yeah, a pillar. Yeah, pillar sounds better. Yeah. Pillar sounds better, right? Do we do brood now? Foundation is nice too. You're important is what I'm saying, okay? Yes. If it's your first time here, thank you for the happy belated birthday. Y'all, we did so good. We're on the Twitch front page for my birthday. We raised $2,329.69 for the kids at St. Jude. I'm still raising money through the end of May. Our next milestone is 2,500, at which point I have to get a one-piece tattoo. Make me get a one-piece tattoo for the kids at St. Jude, but also because I really want the tattoo. It was fantastic, though. It was the best birthday I've ever had. Y'all came out in force and did a whole lot of good. Hi, Zill. Hello. Hi, friends. It's good to see everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Do we do it now? Feel like it's a little bit too early. Let's get Sebastian Shawcett up. Crew's face tattoo. Mm-hmm. Perry's face and replacement. Okay, that'll have to be like 4K. 4K and I get Perry's face tattooed. Does that seem like a good... Listen, we have to negotiate it a little bit, right? But if you would like to help the kids and families at St. Jude, every single dollar is impactful. You're helping save kids' lives and making sure the families don't have to pay a single dollar for their kids' stay. And then 5K to never do it. You know what? If we do that, bet. See, every time I do this jokingly, you guys actually do it, and I end up eating crow, you know? Okay, so here, I think the play is Killmonger, Surfer. Yo! Good news on that front. We are all out of ranch soda. We 100%, yeah, Killmonger last. Yes. Yes. Yes, I have to order more sodas that you guys can make me drink. What if we did it like this? This. So I think we win on this side. I think that's our play here. Yeah, but if you guys are interested in donating, you can do that there. Thank you so much for the sub, Houstini. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Enjoy those emotes. Your first time here, I'm Gregor, by the way. I am a Marvel Snap creator, provider of queer, chaotic, kind vibes, Power On member, along with Mr. Manilow. And we do a lot of Snap content, and there will be future content. I'm going to kind of veer more into variety in the future. You ever had bubblegum soda? Yes. Bubblegum soda is really good. I like bubblegum flavor in general. Next week, we're going to do Lies of P on stream, because I got a key for it. It's supposed to be like a Souls-like. So Gregor gets to do some more Souls-like in the future. There it is. Pickles, but I like pickles. I'm a fan of pickles, though. Yeah, we beat him. Does it have to be something that I don't like? Cyberpunk is variety. Cyberpunk is variety, and I have Cyberpunk, and I'm good at Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is not something I can play across all 3 streams. I would have to lower the settings. But I'm already like into the DLC with Cyberpunk. My character is like a super ninja. I have all my points in samurai swords and like quick blades. She's super strong. I also like Cyberpunk 2077. Once I got the, we upgraded to a new graphics card. You guys helped me upgrade to a new graphics card this year. So we got a 5070 Ti. And the first thing I did was booted up Cyberpunk, turned on ray tracing, turned on ultra settings. It's gorgeous. It is so freaking pretty. I don't think I could stream in those settings unless I had like, which I might be able to do. I may have to set up a streaming PC. I found out I have most of the parts to build a streaming PC. It's back here. Hold on. I will show you. So you see back there the big PC with all the parts back there too. I have a PC back there. I have a motherboard. I have a processor in there. I also have a battery in there. I think all it needs is a cooler for the CPU. But I might do a 2 PC setup so I can play games at full settings without without losing anything. Nick will have to help me with that. Nick, if you're here, you got to help me with that. Figure out how to do that. That's a thing we can do. So one PC will be the gaming PC. The other one will be handling all of the stream stuff, the encoding. Yo, what's up, German Nuke? Welcome on in. Welcome back from the ads, y'all. Thank you for the follow. I didn't hear the you followed, though. That's okay. Thank you for the follow. It's good to have you. Follows are anonymous, so if you're lurking, feel free to keep lurking. But Nick, yeah, I have it like a ninja build. Subnautica's a great game. I remember I streamed the entirety of Subnautica before I got into Snap. Very, very fun game. I want to get into Elden Ring again and play through the DLC. That one's on my wish list. I'm waiting for a sale. I love Souls-likes. Do you mean stealth or katanas? Katanas with throwing blades. And I also have the Sandevistan tech, so I can kill like an entire area of crazy strong characters within a couple seconds. And then, yeah. I did. Dude, I loved Oblivion when it first came out. That was my first Elder Scrolls game. It looks very, very cool. I'm glad people are liking it. You get the arm blades too? Yep, the ones that come out. So I could do all of the Mantis stuff. Yes, I did. Okay, we're going to drop Fastos. Fastos got a buff as well. He is guaranteed to be the fastest toast in the West. Which is cool, because I have some cool variants for him. I've always been a Fastos believer. Let's get Galacta set up over here. I don't like the card swap. I'm not a fan of that. Are you a Rhino believer? I believe in Rhino. I don't have a way of putting Rhino into I believe in John Hendry. So I believe in Rhino. There was an equivalent for there. Okay, let's go Captain Carter into Sebastian Shaw here. Actually, no, is Brood better here? No, that's what we got. We get Sebastian Shaw. Hammerbonk, very fun. I really like my build in there. Like, my character is crazy overpowered. Moonstone, Mystique, Carter. Well, I saw your play. I actually have your list, Brady. I stole your list from Perry, who was playing it. We did give it a go. Ooh, okay. Wait, did someone actually play Nocturne? Ant-Man instead of Spectrum? Respect. That's kind of wild. Okay. We got a Monger. We got a Monger and we got a Surfer. So I think we win. Yeah, and send it. Send it, gamers. Let's see what happens. They're really thinking about it. Okay, so they're playing for mid, they're playing for left. I don't think we go tall enough here. Wait, do we hit anything? We hit one thing with the Monger. The Pim arrow. Yeah, because the Surfer only hits Sebastian Shaw here. The Carter change is ridiculous to me. We just built this deck on the fly. I should have moved Fastos. If I moved Fastos, we would have won. We would have won both. Wasn't even close on this side. I should have 100% moved Fastos. We think it might be OP with Moonstone, but we'll see. Wait, does your deck run Moonstone right now? Are you referring to me? I don't play my game? That's what I'm saying. Just, okay. I'm like, I play. I'm a real gamer. Gregor does game. They said they were worried Moonstone Carter might be... Of course it's broken. That's a crazy combo. Yeah, you got Moonstone in here. Okay, so you got rid of Spectrum for Ant-Man. Why no Goliath in this list? Brady, why no Goliath in here? Because I feel like Goliath could definitely go in here. Goliath is more Grady. What if we did Goliath instead of Ant-Man? So I think of Goliath as the better version of Ant-Man. Goliath is Ant-Man 2.0, you know? And we can still play everything on curve with the Sarah. If we get Sarah, we get it for 1. You play him last turn, he go big. Brain go burr. Happy Gregor. Let's give it a go. We're giving the Brady list a go. Sorry, y'all on the TikTok side that you can't see the cards. For whatever reason, Untapped is turning off and on. Really annoying. Okay, Brady, you're going to have to give me some piloting lessons on this one a little bit. So we're going for the ongoing combos, yeah? The 1-2 punch, if you will. I'm glad that everyone calls Supreme Crunchwrap. He's a Crunchwrap. He is what he is. Good, very early. Yeah, we'll set that up. That's the lane that we Moonstone. That's our Moonstone lane. It's a Morbius. People are comparing Morbius to Strange Supreme. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to turn off. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. Do we go Patriot Moonstone there? I think the answer is yes. We don't really care if they win mid. And we have the option to move as well. We might Cosmo. The actual New York or New York and Marvel Snap? I've never been, so I have nothing. I have no point of reference. I needed clarification, okay? I know that Chicago and New York have beef over pizza, which is the exact reason I want to go to both places so I could try your pizzas and be like, this is the better pizza.
All systems go.
New York pizza is fine. What does that mean? Also hot dogs? So you're a Chicago guy. You say the Chicago. All right, if we go Captain Carter into Brood, into Surfer hits Patriot. My fear here is that it doesn't go tall enough in the other lanes. What if we go Mr. Sinister? This is a conundrum, isn't it? What if we, you know what? What if we just do that? And then we go Brood, Surfer, thank you for playing. Yeah. Because Patriot hitting all of those Broodlings goes pretty big. Thank you, Captain Carter, for 43? Sweet baby Jesus. Brother did not stand a chance. That is ridiculous. Snap, baby. Okay. Oh, look at these broodlings. Okay, so you get +2 from Moonstone, +2 from Patriot, +2 from Silver Surfer. Wild. Pushing 27 power there. See, I need to test out the pizzas. I had some amazing tacos this week. I went to a little card shop. They had Pokemon, Magic, all of that stuff. And then across the street was this little taqueria with this little old man, and they were some of the most delicious tacos I've ever had. They were, mwah. I'm going to go back for sure. And it was like $10 for 4. All right. Keep the climb going. Yep, we're testing it right now. I like the Goliath more than the Ant-Man in this. He was putting up numbers by himself. Reminders, y'all, if you have the means to donate to St. Jude, help families, help kids. Make sure the families don't have to pay for their kids' stay. Exclamation donate, or you can click on that link from St. Jude. Every single dollar is impactful. I would go Ant-Man then. Like I said, I just like Goliath a little bit more because I feel like he's the better version of Ant-Man. He has the same idea as Ant-Man, but he gets bigger. Jeff is a state of mind. I've heard that before. I've absolutely heard that before. Is it too early to Captain Carter? Never too early? Well, we set up the Moonstone there. So that he gets a double. We win with just that, I think. These Strange decks have been nasty good. Strange is crazy strong. I don't think they leave Strange as is. He's just too easy to set up and get value from. What's up, Tylenol? Welcome on in, bud. Yeah. I think they change it within like a month. I feel like there's so much value that you can get from him for so little. All you have to do is lay Cosmo. Today's been very, very good. Been chilling. Moonstone I knew was going to be good off the get-go. I knew that Moonstone would be like one of those cards that just gets better with time. All right, with what we have, I think we go Patriot here. We go Rhino Sinister. Sorry, we go Brood Rhino is the correct answer here. Yep, OTA dropped. You mean Brood Rhino left. So we do Broodlings first. It literally just came out really recently, Zill. Hello, Fastos. I go Patriot. Do we beat 18 is the question. Broodling first. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do. He a big boy now.
Victory.
So now Rhino doesn't change the location anymore. Rhino doesn't create a ruin location. Instead, he creates a rock. Which can work with like Patriot, or you use Broodlings and you don't get a rock. You know? You fill the location. But yeah, Strange Supreme is really, really powerful. I think Strange Supreme may be the strongest card this season. Actually, he's not anymore. I think Carter is definitely they changed that real quick. Yeah, Carter is for sure now the strongest card this season. They've given Carter so much synergy with other cards by changing it to a 3. Yeah, you got to bring a rock. That's all he's got. He's got a rock. You throw a rock at Spider-Man, it does nothing. Yeah. They're wishing they didn't make the post about Carter getting a buff from the shield not fitting the lore now. Would have been an easy fix. Is Mr. Sinister worth running? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, ultimately, Brady, what do you think? You were the one who put Sinister in this. But Sinister gets value from Patriot, also gets value if you put him behind Carter. Let me switch it. I see the synergy. I see the idea. All right, is this the coolest looking rhino we got? Yo, Bill Poon, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I mean, I like this one. That one's pretty cool too. We got a couple of variations of rhino. This one is just funny to me. Yeah. Does Strange get all the power from buffed from? No. He just gets their base. Yep. Here, we'll play a list with Strange. This is the list. This is my favorite list with Strange Supreme. Comes from Dara. Kool-Aid.
Destiny will arrive.
My time. Lots of tech cards. How dare I play tech cards in a game? Illegal, straight to jail right away. I've been climbing a lot with this one. We will switch back to Brady's list, though. And also my surfer list. This is just not a great opening hand. You've been running all Texas Tuesday? Okay, hypocrite. All right. Does round change still need high Evo to proc or happen on lay down? I'm confused by the question. So Rhino generates a card. We hit their Angela. So he's a 3/6 that generates a card. Is it worth opening this week or wait till next week? Are you missing either speed or US agent? If you're missing either of those cards, it's worth pulling. We'll go again. I want a better opening hand. If you're missing any of those cards, Strange Supreme is very good. Then yeah, I would say pull. It's a good week to pull. If you're missing more than one card, it's worth pulling. But if you're just missing Strange, you should use collector's tokens. See, Mind Stone out the rip is great. And if we can pull Strange Supreme, I will be very happy. Nah, Strange Supreme is ridiculously powerful. You could push some wild numbers with him. Especially if you can get him early. In this case, we need Strange Supreme. Well, at least we can move that. Did I play Cyberpunk pre 2.0? Yes, I played it when it first came out. I mean, that's just great value for our Mockingbird. And then I'm just going to make sure you don't get the value of it. I'm going to do what boomers did, and then I'm going to take all the resources and the good from it and then leave my opponent with nothing. Wait, you're taking your cat outside? Do you take your cat outside with like a leash? Okay. See, James goes out in our backyard, but he goes out and around as well. And look at that, we stop the deck in play. Boom. She has a leash, but she hates it. James just does what he wants at this point. So Red Guardian doesn't hit Dak in here. Do you like armor or Cosmo to protect Strange Supreme? Cosmo specifically. Cosmo's better. Armor can still, they can get hit by Shadow King. Yeah, not a great look for you. See, my fear is putting something there. We could, I don't know. I want to leave my options open. Thank you. I really do like this Mockingbird variant. We're going for an ice theme. Cosmo messes them up pretty good, unless they can get Bullseye down. Boom. Let's just lay the Cosmo down now. Yeah, Cosmo is great for that. Armor is good to stop Shang-Chi, but people are running Shadow King specifically for Strange. Who's a good dog? There's the Bullseye. Knew it was coming. Well, luckily we have Prio, so we just drop Eliath. And then I move the shield here. They're going to drop MODOK, I bet you money. Show me MODOK, left side. I think they won that. Damn. I will hit you with the salt, good sir. That is my go-to if somebody Miss Marvel thumbs up to me is the little salt. I think I'm okay with trumpets. I'll let you know if I'm not. Here, I'm going to switch back to Brady's list. And then we're going to do a little bit more of my surfer list. We cooked up a surfer list on the spot. Ooh, I love Midnight City. A banger. I have that one in my regular playlist. Mm-hmm. Let's get the crew. Ooh, do we get... I think we wait here. We go Captain Carter first. And then we can Mr. Sinister. Or we set that up as our... the other option. We could go Captain Carter, Moonstone. Into Sarah. Ads are starting shortly, y'all. Yeah, they got some bangers for sure. Ads are starting in like 30 seconds. If you guys want ad-free viewing, subbing is a great way to get that. Or Twitch Turbo. You get some sick emotes, and you help support the stream. But also, if you guys have the means to donate to our St. Jude campaign, help the families of St. Jude, help the kids of St. Jude. If you could donate only $1, $5, whatever you can, it is all helpful, and it helps the kids and their families. You're doing good. Yes, it is, Zill. Yes, it is. Also, you make me do stuff. So if you want me to eat spicy beans or what have you, you know I will. You know I will. That's a 3. And then we just drop Surfer. Say thank you for playing. And if you want to do something for my birthday was on the 21st. It's a great way to do so. Nobody to hit, buddy. I think we just win with that, probably. Yeah, we do. We made it work, gamers.
Victory.
Dude, my abs are sore. I did an ab workout yesterday. Oh, I tense my muscles or I like laugh and it stings. Try that one there. Hold on. Let me see if. Oh, weird. That one didn't work for me either. Hold on. I'll have to fix the donut link. Let me fix that in Stream Elements real quick. No, it was not user error there. That was me. Tiltify. I could probably just copy and paste that. That's also a thing I could do. Does that one work for you? Copy donate link. Go Stream Elements. Go to chat bots. Chat commands, custom commands, and donate. Yeah, this is an absolute banger. Pro streamer, y'all. Pro streamer. Deck list. Where's the donates? There it is. We will update that. Let me make sure that works. That one worked beautiful. All right, that one works as well. Perfect. Professional streamer, y'all. Oh, no, this is a fantastic song. Yes. What are your thoughts on the OTA? I think it was good overall. I think it was a very good OTA overall. I really like the changes. The change to Captain Carter is crazy. It made her a mid card to a what I consider to be a good card now. Maybe the best card this season. Even better than Strange Supreme. Yep, this is an absolute vibe of a song. Dude, Strange Supreme's just good in general. Like, he gets temporary tattoo. Zill, you're the best. I know. Gregor's known for their bold statements. Temporary tattoo, consider it done. I still have thick water that I need to drink. Do you guys know about thick water? It is low-key a Moonstone buff, for sure. What are the options? I have, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I have St. Jude. I have Paw Patrol. Yeah, do you guys not know about thick water? Are you unfamiliar? Thank you for the $25 donation. $2,354. By the way, if we hit 2,500, I have to get a tattoo. That is our next milestone is... Yeah, so thick water is for people who have trouble swallowing. It is actually medical, and the fact that it costs more is really messed up, in my opinion. Like, it's for people with a medical condition, but I wanted to try it. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to try thick water. The reason I found thick water was through Ordinary Sausage, and he tried to make a sausage with thick water. So I'm like, what is thick water? I got to figure out what thick water is. So I ordered some thick water, you know, like as one does. This is some thick water. It does say on the brand, thick water. I'm able to hear new songs and add them. I've got over 3K songs in my playlist. Yeah. The new thing, the stream is the song request. Yeah, you can see the song up here in the corner. I'll bet you this is Strange Clog. There's a very strong likelihood of that being the case. Thick H2O. Hold on. Which Paw Patrol character would you like? Do you have a favorite of these guys? Don't look at me. Look at the... Focus! Hold on. Ugh. Dude, it's like me in school. Focus, please. Do you have a favorite, Zill? Some thick hydration. Yes, we have multiple doggos. Zill gets to choose. Zill made the donation. That pulls Sarah, who copied... That pulls Mystique, who copies the Sarah. So... They're all dog... That is true. That is correct. They are, in fact, all dogs, believe it or not. I know, that's a wild statement. Okay, we have Patriot for one. Goliath for one. Uh-huh. So which doggo? Do you have a doggo of choice, Zill? If we hit 2,500, I will most likely cry. Do I have Zuma? Which one is Zuma? I'd have no idea what their names are. I just... Which dog? It's one of these. It doesn't want to focus. It's like me in school. The surfer win here. The red one, please. Okay. It's choose the dog. Got it. The dog is the one. They do have a 60 power Red Hulk. We retreat on this. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get... I'm guessing it's the one with the orange helmet, right?
Escaped.
The orange helmet, yeah. I put this on. I'm going to grab a paper towel. This one, correct? Yep, you can request songs now. Is it this one? Okay, we got it. We got it. Nailed it. Ha! Zuma. Hey, buddy. Are you waiting? Are you waiting, stinky boy? Okay, chat. We just got a thing in the mail. Chat, we just got a thing in the mail. Hold on. You're gonna in for a surprise. Ugh. 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 I gotta... Corsair sent me a new gaming chair. In the mail. So this guy here. Can you hear me okay? So we're gonna be able to do a stream with mom. Okay. Yep, the ab workout was necessary. Hi, James. Isn't that dope? So, mom's stream can happen, and mom can have a chair to sit in. I'm going to put on... Hi, James. Do you want treats, buddy? Okay. You guys were very, very into the idea of a mom stream. Me teaching my mom how to play Snap. So we'll create an account for mom. Hey. Brand new. And I will coach mom how to play Snap. And you will also probably get embarrassing stories about Gregor, most likely. All right, we're going to keep dabbing it. So that will happen at some point in the future. Yes, it will be. A 2-in-1. It'll be able to showcase the new player experience with Snap Packs. We're dabbing slowly. Thank you for the temporary tattoo. Hopefully it comes out good. Well, it looks like it's staying. Hold on. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Yo, it came out pretty good. Look at that. There's a doggo on my head. Yeah. Let's go. Way better than the ones I tried during the streamathon, the birthday stream. Look at that. Thank you for the check-in. Thank you for that follow. Follows are anonymous, so if you are lurking, feel free to keep lurking. But if you would like to say hi, we have a really freaking awesome community up in here. James, would you like treats? Brady, retroactive play my deck. Hey, I appreciate that. You're very noble, because I am playing your list right now. Well, we go Rhino here, right? There you go, James. You're a good boy. James is a good boy. I don't know. I kind of feel like we should hold on to the Jhin here. Also, if you didn't see the clip of James knocked over his food while I was streaming. Dude just knocks down his thing and just stares at it while I'm streaming. All right, so this is probably going to be our build due to 3-8. Silver Surfer is awesome. It's a pretty big Captain Carter. I'm low-key a little bit afraid of that. What's up, Blind Shot? Welcome on in. Brady, what would you say is the best move here? I don't know. I think we may have just lost this side. Blind Shot, I hope you're having a good week. Hold on, I'm going to turn on my other fan because it's warm. It was probably from picking up the really big chair. Did you guys see that Corsair sent me a chair? Ugh. Heavy. Only 15 kilograms, right, James? Ugh. We're good. This OTA is crazy. A core chair, if you will, yes. So I will probably be making a video typing that up here. But that was very, very kind of them to do. Because the chair I'm using right now is kind of falling apart. You can't see, but it is not in the greatest condition, which is part of the reason I have the blanket over it. What's the purpose of the Mystique in this list? You could hit a couple things. You could hit Captain Carter. You could hit Moonstone, Mr. Fantastic. I'm really hoping we pull the right thing. Yeah. That and Strange as he is, right? Okay, so you got double Captain Carter. We're just going to give up on that lane, though, right? We just play for the other lanes. There's our Captain Carter. Yeah, Captain Carter is definitely good now. Carter scrolled, not a bad idea. All right, I'm sending it. We're sending it, gamers. This is Brittany's list, by the way. Hi, James. You just got treats. What are you doing, buddy? Do you deserve treats? Brother's like, I'm going on strike if I don't get treats. No, don't knock it off again. There you go, you little stinky guy. Dude, the fact that I think this gives Moonstone a legit buff as well. I think you can make a lot of stuff. What's up, Blumpo? Yeah. That is a very large bucket. It says plus 15 kilograms. What is plus 15 kilograms? I don't know. I don't work in metric. I went to public schools in the US, and we don't use metric for some reason. We're going to play my surfing card list. What is 15 kilograms to pounds? So we are only $50 away from $2,400 raised for St. Jude. I'm going to keep plugging St. Jude just so y'all know, okay? If there's anything worth plugging, it is St. Jude here. For sure. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Around 33 pounds. Okay. Dude, we killed it. Absolutely killed it. $2,354. 33 pounds. Okay. Feels heavier. I think it's just because it's so big, you know? I would like the card draw if I could get it. But I think we'll go Magic first. Or you know what? Let's just Sebastian Shaw here. Yeah, James, you sitting on the PC? He's doing a heckin' snooze.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
James is straight chilling. He's straight chilling. And because I'm going to be petty about it, I'm going to use Magic here. Magic into Nova. We got the Killmonger already. Which is good. If we can dodge Prio here. We can, yeah, new beast was coming. James. It's so funny. So I'm considering doing a 2 PC setup. One PC would be for encoding. The other one would be for the game itself. Hi, Sarah. We go Sarah here. And I'm wondering where James would choose to sit, where he would choose to sleep. James. James. Hey. Hunky. Mr. Hunky Boy. Hey. He doesn't even want to look at me. He doesn't even want to look at me. Yeah, he's sleepy. Great idea, Blumpo. Yeah. We start scripting it because people want that. That's what they really want to tune in for, is for the scripting. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. My follows are anonymous. If you are lurking, feel free to keep lurking. But if you want to say hi, we have a really nice community in here. If you have any questions, we're really, really nice to new players as well. We are beginner friendly and there is no wrong answer. One of the reasons I think the mom stream will be so much fun. My mom has never played a card game before, not like a strategy card game, so. The writing is so good. They're holding on to the very, very end. Which means the Killmonger is not going to land for the Human Torch. So instead we go Absman into Surfer. No worries, dude. Mirth, hello. Happy Thursday. Mirth ended up winning one of our headsets. You don't know Tiptoe Through the Tulips? It's a classic. All right. I think they win if they hit here. I have seen Insidious, yes. All right, let's go. Boom. 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 Send it. This is not just from Insidious. It's from other stuff, too. This was used in SpongeBob. Mm-hmm. Hi, Panda. Made popular from Insidious. Okay. We are absolutely cooked here. Yes. Like how All-Star Smash Mouth is from Shrek, fair enough. I cannot argue with that. They did not exist before the hit movie Shrek came out, okay? Did not exist. Let's get some Strange Supreme in here. Let's get the crunch rep, if you will. I still think his best home is within the surfer list. I'm very happy that the temporary tattoo turned out well. Did you end up getting a Switch 2 or try? I did not. I don't have enough time to play my current. I have a Switch, and I don't use it. But I am excited for other people who are hyped about it. Also, I feel like the games are very expensive for it. That doesn't mean I won't get a Switch 2 in the future. It just means I don't really want one at launch. But it's $450, right? $450 to $500 for it. At that point, I think I would be more tempted to try to get a Steam Deck, right? Yeah, like a Steam. They're definitely going to have more in the future. They're just going to run out of stock early on. $450 for base. So you're going to have a chance to get them. It's just going to be like the PlayStation was. Scalpers are the thing that make it really, really annoying and hard to get. Freaking scalpers. Making it so kids can't play Pokemon. Yeah, but if I was to look into like a handheld one, I would probably want like a Steam Deck. Nice. Well, congrats. I hope you enjoy. Is there a game that you're specifically looking for when it comes out? I think the only game I would be really super interested in would be a new Smash game. Which I don't know if they're planning on doing, but Smash is my jam. Super Smash Bros. I could play for days. Okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Okay, those are 2 2s. So Miss Marvel doesn't really do anything. But are they playing? I'm trying to figure out what they're playing right now. I think I could probably snap on this. I'm not going to. They Daredevil so they know if I'm bluffing or not buffing. I wish I got Strange instead of Ultron. Strange is crazy strong. Look at this dude. This one, he doesn't look malnourished. He looks fine. The other one, he's got them bags under his eyes. He looks like he hasn't eaten in a long time. There's the regular Strange.
Supreme.
We got the plus Ultra Strange over here. Which means I just play Eliath on the right side. They gotta beat 32 power. So we just go bam and then bam and we say thank you for playing. Elias says no thank you. What do they got? They beat me. They got a Red Hulk. Doesn't matter. And he eats it. Yo. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Why am I not hearing the you what from that? Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Settings. The alert, the Z alert should be on. Monitor and output is on all of those. So I'm not sure why I'm not hearing it. Very interesting. And turn the St. Jude one on. Huh. Maybe that is a overlay setting. Thank you for that follow, though. Overlays. So I turned off the alerts for the front page stream because they recommended it. They did give Ultron a buff, but I wouldn't expect a buff anytime soon because next OTA is next month, right? I don't think he's getting a buff, unfortunately. Settings. Yeah, the you what should be there, but I'm not hearing it. Weird. Well, we'll figure that out sometime. We'll see if... Okay. Here, I'm going to do a quick test on Stream Elements and see if it will do. Okay, that one made the noise.
The universe shall be set right.
Interesting. I heard the you what that time. You what? Yeah, I think, dude, the 3 cost in Carter is amazing. She-Hulk sweat rag. I get it. I get it. That's at least a little bit respectful. But he's basically like a snap condition in himself. Like, what's the title, though? Bit smelly, but otherwise fine. So it's appropriate. Dude, if we can get Cosmo in that lane, it's like, we're good. We're golden. He could get so big. Like, look at him. He's just like, I'm going to eat that shield. I'm going to eat that stone. I'm going to eat your McDonald's. I'm going to eat it all. And all you need is, if you can get Cosmo in the same lane as him, you're guaranteed to win that lane pretty much. It's basically a guarantee. I mean, he's a little bit smelly, but otherwise fine. And see, we get the 0 cost here. He's just going to keep eating. His hunger. Actually, I think we Red Guardian here. And then we just say send it. Yeah. This list has been doing really, really well for me. This one comes from Dara, by the way. I am not the original author of it. I saw Dara post it on Twitter, and I'm like, okay, let's give it a go. And it's been working well. Heads up, y'all. Ads are about to start here shortly. Hi, Nick. And we get the Wiccan on curve, which is ridiculous. Plus, we have Giganto we can put over there. We're not going to use that yet. Sub for Copycat, I would say Juggernaut. Somebody else asked me that. Juggernaut, just because you can use it in combination with Iron Patriot, and you're basically guaranteed to get the cost reduction that way. So you play Iron Patriot into the Jug. Yup. All right, we're going to go with the Wiccan and the Power Stone because he's going to eat one of these. I'm going to snap on this. I can comfortably snap on this. Yep, Jugs can sometimes just win lanes on his own. Jug is such a strong card. Yeah. Jugs is crazy strong. By the way, guess how many what their average viewers were for the front page stream? You're not allowed if you already heard. Take a guess.
Epic.
Take a guess. It was 8 hours from 12 to 8 p.m. on Monday. For the Twitch front page, we had drops. 5 more billion. 2.5K. Close. It's lower than that, Nick. Yo, what's up, Slushy? Welcome on in.
Shall be set.
Higher than that. Higher than 1.7. Over 8 hours. Over 1.7. Like I said, you were close. Okay, we're going to get Strange Supreme down. Dude, Strange Supreme in hand is almost a snappable condition as is. You're close. Is that your final answer, Nick? Is that your final answer? Slushy, good freaking game, dude. You were very smart to retreat on that. You're so close, dude.
Avengers!
Okay, the final over, the average over 8 hours was 2K. 2K views, which is absolutely wild. Strange there. By the way, Nick, if you're able to help me out this week with some thingies and also questions about 2PC setup, because that is something that I may actually want to look into. It turns out I had everything I need. The only thing I'm missing at this point is a cooler for the CPU. I have every other part. I have battery. I have all the stuff. I just have to make sure it turns on. That's, yo, TK, welcome on in. And it turns out I had another processor too. Well, I already have the case. I already have a power supply. The only thing I'm missing is the cooler. And I found another CPU that I had. Which Spotlight card was the best this season? Strange. Or you mean in terms of like with the variant or like in general? Because I think the best card this season is now Carter. With the buff that Carter got, I think she's the best card this season. In general, it's Strange Supreme. Yes, Cosmo. Okay. Okay, gamers, we go. Boom. That upsets me a little bit. I don't want the Strange Supreme to move, so... I think that Hydra Stomper is going to be crazy strong. Are you kidding me? Hydra Stomper is going to be like a... I feel like Hydra Stomper is going to be... We're just going to do Wicked here. Oh, we can still Cosmo. Oh, we're good. We're good. I think Hydra Stomper is going to be like Morbius. If you have the shield, every time you move per turn, he gets like +2, right? Boom. 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 He's just going to eat these. He's hungry. My man hasn't had a good meal in a minute. No, I mean, we guarantee we win this lane. I think it would be, though. It's a +1 for each time one of your cards moved this game. I feel like that's a lot. We'll see. We'll see if +1 is enough. Shadow, Mockingbird. Send it. Would it be Hercules? Because yes. The answer is yes.
I am inevitable.
Yeah, the answer is yes. Hey, buy one, baby. It's gonna, again, there's so much synergy there.
Inevitable.
Double Thanos into Strange Supremes. 43 power in a lane, gamers. 43 power. Look at them. Dude, the Sorcerer's Apprentice right here. And the Thanos. That's wild. Yeah, he's so good, man. Even like, especially if he gets a location that helps him. By the way, Nick, did you see what I got in the mail? Nick, are you still here? Can I show you what I got in the mail? I want to show you. Paging Nick the Greek Geek. Hold on, let me show you. I have to lift it. We got a thing in the mail from Corsair. Yeah, we did. Apparently, they say it's like 30 pounds. This feels more than 30 pounds to me. That is easily more than 30 pounds. Whew. Yeah, so we're going to be doing like an unboxing and stuff. I'm good. We're good. You were expecting more padding on the chair? Which ones? The one that I currently have?
Destiny will arrive.
The quad life. All right, Mind Stone on one again. Strange Supreme in hand feels very snappable. All we need is Cosmo. Yeah, the awkward size does not help here. All right, let's get Strange down. The big, yeah. Well, we'll see if there's some padding on the inside. Hopefully. Otherwise, I got ripped off. Reminder, chat, that we are still fundraising for St. Jude Play Live. You guys have the means to donate. Every single dollar is impactful. Make me put more temporary tattoos on and or googly eyes and or other things. Boom. Boom. And then we go... Because he's going to eat them in either way. Just more things to eat, you know? Beautiful. And then I could do Soulstone, Reality Stone. Like, bam, bam. Send it. I know we're not doing everything on curve here. If I hit $2,500 raised, I have to get a one-piece tattoo. That is our next milestone, and we're close. We are $50 off of 2,400 raised. Big brown square box. Like actual tattoo. Yeah. Forever tattoo. Like this one. Will be the first tattoo I've gotten in a couple of years. I want to say it's the first tattoo I've gotten in like 5 years or more. How many do I have now? I have 3. I have Goku's kanji. I got Deadpool on the inside of my arm. Never again on the inside of my arm. That was so painful. And then I have Batman. Batman was my first one. And the Elysium? Disgusting. Dude, this Strange Supreme is going to get massive. Beautiful Cosmo. Keeps him safe. We snap on this. Oh, yeah, we snap on this, gamers. Where would you get it? Probably on the outside of my right arm. You. Actually, Odin here. You know what? We'll hold on to the Power Stone for very end. Because Time Stone goes off again.
Are ye worthy?
Boom. 3-cost Thanos. Generates a Gore the God Butcher. And Captain America. Nah, I think we win this. And then Strange Supreme eats once again. No, he doesn't stop eating. He doesn't even need that stone. Okay, now Thanos. The fact that I could play both Thanos and Goliath on the same turn is disgusting. Disgusting. And then we go Power and Captain America, and we say thank you for playing. That's a 16-power Strange, gamers. That is a 16-power Strange that we got. And the fact that he is normally getting anywhere between like 10 to 20 power is absolutely wild. A 2-cost getting that. Uh-oh, the fart. That is going to be their brood. Yup. 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 What? No! No! Strange Supreme sold! What did he eat? Okay, I had to be humbled a little bit. What did he eat? What did you eat? He ate something important. What was the last thing he ate? He got +8 from something. He ate Odin. My man ate Odin. 26 power Strange Supreme, though, is ridiculous. He did sell, but 26 power Strange Supreme. That's stronger than Infinite. All right? Wild. And the fact that we were like 2 off. Thought we had it with the Goliath. Oh, if we played a little bit more left, we would have gotten it. 100 mil. Boom. Boom. Did I do my personals? We're almost done with our personals. What are we getting this week? We get a premium mystery variant and a gold metallic border. And I've already done the required. How close are you? You're at 950. About 950. I wanted to give this one a try. James Baxter. Okay, so this list comes from Not My Dance. I have yet to try it. It is a Strange Supreme brew. Gregor hot take? Okay, let me think about it. What is something that... Let me think about something that really grinds my gears, you know? Can I talk about how games that Grand Theft Auto being $100 is absolutely ridiculous? And then if it becomes the standard, I am less inclined to want to play games. I don't know if that's a hot take. I feel like most people feel that way. The idea of games becoming $100 really upsets me. The idea that I may get a game that I may not even like. We're playing very similar lists. They may be playing the exact same list. I feel like Grand Theft Auto is the only one that it might be worth the $100 price point. What if we get Elsa Bloodstone? You get that. But, like, I think isn't the new Mario Kart supposed to be like $80? I don't know. Mario Kart's not worth $80 to me. That's not worth $80 to me, man. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I don't think it's $80 worth. 80 digital, 90 physical. That is absurd. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They don't even have manufacturing costs. I don't know how they justify that. It does not... Yeah. I miss the days where games were $60. Well, good news. I can eat that. I can eat that with my Strange Supreme. Or I eat the other thing with my Strange Supreme. Nope. Peggy Carter with Surfer is a great... We already have a deck for that. What is up? How do I say your name? Afto Crater. Did I say that right? Afto Crater? Yo, Sir Mello. Welcome on in, dude. I hope you're doing well. I hope I said your username correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. Boom. You know, I did. Let's go. Thank you for the first time chat. I appreciate it. But yes, we'll play that after this one. This is one I wanted to give a try. This one comes from Not My Dance. It is a Strange Supreme list, but they got the Strange Supreme earlier. I think we're playing the same list, to be fair. My hot take is that games should be smaller experience. At some point, content and pretty graphics stop being worth. I can agree with that, too. You know, there are times where I like a good campaign to be short, you know? Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Follows are anonymous. If you're lurking, feel free to keep lurking. If you want to say hi, we have a really nice community up in here. All right, there we go. Okay. You were asking about, yeah, but in Surfer, yes. Yes. Well, Rhino's just good in general. A 3.6? A 3.6 is a really, really good stat line. I'm noticing a lot of 1990s. I'm a 1990 baby myself. 1992. I feel like we're all of the same era. Kind of elder millennial-ish. My birthday was on Monday. I just hit 35. All right. We're doing some Carter Surfer gamers. 99. Yes, you do. You count. You made the cusp. You were born before Shrek, which came out in 2001. That is my are you old or not? Were you born before Shrek came out? Also the same year 9/11 happened. What's up, Spicy Alamo? Really interesting time to come in. How you doing, buddy? Always being number one on the team. Hi, James. You coming down? You coming down, little mister? So I brewed up this list just on stream today. We Americans using anything but the metric system. Shrek is what I use. That is my, okay, so I think Fastos is our best bet here because we don't have Sarah yet. We could do Luna Snow into Sarah, but I think Fastos is probably best value. O2 to O4. See, they were born after Shrek. Shrek is the mark for the timeline. Before or after Shrek. Carter is crazy strong now. Yes. I am in agreement. She is so strong. You very well may be. BSE. See, Darzog may be the oldest. Yes, before or after Shrek. BSE and ASE. Okay, I got it. Picked it up. Before or after Shrek. Okay, we go Magic and just Magic. Magic's chilling. They're playing Affliction. Same company since 1999. Do you like your work, though? That's what's important. Rocket and Groot. The Root. That is the most important. I think we lay down the Sarah here. Not too bad. It's interesting seeing where my age demographic is. Because it is like a bell curve. But most people, I find it's between people who are like in their 30s. The low end being like 18-ish. Hi, James. You want to come over here? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Y'all have a James in my lap. I got a James in my lap. Yeah, I do. How are you doing, Bubba? You having a good day? Oh, what a good boy. Look at him. What a good boy. I'm giving him all the pets. Believe it. Okay, you over here. And then you. And then I will give him treats as well. I can't do the double here. Yeah, buddy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, because I can't do the 2 and 3. Can we, bub? Hi, Ring Rat. How are you, friends? No worries. I appreciate the lurks. I think we just lose. I think this is just a lose scenario. But we're going to try and see if we can make it work. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. We are absolutely vibing. There's the Ajax. Mwah. Yes, he is a very good boy. We tie mid. But they're 32. Yeah, they win. They absolutely win there. Closer than I thought it was going to get, though. We also like Brady's brew here. Scorpion made the difference there, which is rare, actually. Yeah, you don't really see... Let's try this Crunchwrap Supreme deck. James, do you like Crunchwrap Supremes? You know what James likes to eat? James is constantly stealing my ham. He is. He's the best. He's constantly stealing my ham. He will steal ham from me. James likes ham. Would you like some treats, buddy? He loves ham. It's a thing, don't you, James? You like ham? Your little princess steals your chicken. He doesn't do it with chicken. It's only ham. James, he steals ham. You little ham stealer, you. We're just getting so many rocks over here. I'm going to go Mockingbird and then Carnage. It's like, did you want rocks? We got rocks. He stole a tiny piece of turkey? That's really, really cute. James, you have treats in here. You have treats. We are not being greedy. Marvel Boy may actually clutch this for us. James, you already have treats. I don't need to... That is a lot of rocks. Yeah. What's up, Severick? Welcome on in. Thank you for the first time chat. That is appreciated. Let's see if we can turn rocks. What's a cope take? No, this is not a Gregor build. Okay, fine. Fine. I believe this list comes from Hoogland. How did the last deck do? The Surfer one? Brady's list is fire. I think we're going to switch into Brady's list after this. One of my community members put this list in here. PDX did, and I wanted to give it a go. Nice. As you should. Or if you type exclamation decks, you'll see the decks that I've been playing.
Avengers!
Assemble.
No Crunchwrap Supreme today. Now we're going to switch back to Brady's list. Brady's list has been really, really good. Yep. All the stuff that I have been playing recently. Isn't that nice? In a nice little package. This is the Brady list. Panda. Hi, Panda. Panda, did you see the giant box? I'm not sure if Panda saw the box or not. This is that song from Cars. James, this is that song from Cars. Look at Rhino. Look at this guy. Get a load of this guy. Yeah, this Strange looks sickly. Double Patriot, perchance. Good work. Good work. We're going to Sarah next turn. Drops the Sarah. So we could do a really big play last turn. And I think we just do it with Miss Carter. Ooh, how do we want to do this? So we have all of the Patriots. Boom. Boom. And then Rhino just for the extra. The other move is to go with Surfer. But I think this does better. The Broodlings get the Patriots power. Freaking, yeah. I think the Rhino does better. Hey, buddy. You're very handsome. They did the same. That might clutch it for them. They also Rhinoed. It did, in fact, clutch it for them. Young Sandwich got us. But everybody, please look at James. James, everybody's looking at you. Everybody sees you. Using the hard drive as a little pillow. Look at them little Pete's. Look at them little Pete's. Yeah, I was going to say, this is that song from the Cars movie. James got little Pete's. You got little Pete's. You good, bud? He's just vibing. Hi. You doing slow blinks for me? Yo, well, thank you for the TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gift. Mike D20. Treasure Planet was such a slept-on movie. And yes, I agree. I think I have to change settings on the Songify app. Something I need to do, I need to figure out with Nick. Yeah, everybody's running Strange Supreme right now. He eats everything. He's so hungry. Hey, Bubba. Moonstone. Oh, yeah, little dude. Oh, yeah. Gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. What are you doing for dinner, little man? Are you eating Temptations? Your favorites? We go Sarah here. Yeah. Of course he fits right into Clog. Because he gets rid of Clog for you while allowing you to get it for your opponent. I believe it. Just a really good card in general. What do you think, James? What do you think of the card? Like, it's very, very good. It's a good card. You should get it. Sucks is we don't have any way to buff here other than we just have the double Patriot. So I'm not sure we beat 16 there. And they have 60 on this side too. If you don't get Carter or one of the other things, you're just kind of out of luck. Nah, the cards this week are really, really strong. Yeah, Rhino, the best card in the game now, obviously. I think they just beat us. Like, I get 2 from the Broodlings. The 3/6 line is just good, and it also is synergizes with Patriot. Yeah, we don't win right side. Actually got closer than I thought we were going to get. Yeah, closer than I thought we were going to get with it. But 3/6 is... it's like the second tallest, third tallest 3. He's the third tallest 3 in the game. First tallest goes to Starbrand. Second tallest goes to Gladiator. Third tallest goes to Gladiator. And he gets a stone that Strange could eat, you know? So there's value there. There's value there, James. There's value there. James gets it. Yeah, they all have a downside which makes sense. You're giving something up, but there's a way that you could make it so it isn't a downside. Like Sauron, for example. Or like Cosmo for Gladiator. Soulstone into Strange Supreme. And the Cosmo. This is probably snappable in of itself. James, what do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? Boop. All I'm saying is we're going to get multiple Strange. Wait, the Strange Supreme is going to eat the other Strange Supreme. That is a problem because it's a created card. So basically, we run into a cannibalism issue. It does become a cannibalism. Yeah, they eat each other. I don't know if you've ever done this before when you create multiple Stranges. It's good in Bar Sinister? Yes. Ooh, good point. Yeah. I haven't tried that yet. Luckily, we have Shadow King. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Hi, James. We're just going to feed. We're going to feed him. Oh no, you Shadow Kinged your own Strange? That's rough. You see that? Did you see that Strange cannibalize the other Strange? Did you see that nonsense? James are hold on, James is using the new box. Hey buddy. Did you find the new box? It's a big box, isn't it, buddy? So I got a new Corsair chair sent to me. And James is now making it his. Yeah. It's a pretty good box. It's a pretty good box. Might not play the Dara list because of Shadow King. Our relationship in game is not great. I don't know how to play him without losing. You play him in a separate list. You set Cosmo up in his own lane. I really, really like this list. Cloning Vats again. Stegron equals pay to win. Obviously. The most play to win card in the game is Stegron. Copycat hit their Strange Supreme. Let's go. That's huge. Our Copycat hit the Strange. Yep, let me eat that. That was the fastest retreat I've ever seen. That was the fastest retreat I think I've ever seen. James. James. Sir. 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 We get a super zoom in of James. Forget the chair. It's all about the box. He really likes the box. I don't get Katz's obsession with boxes. They just really love boxes. You don't have a variant for Rhino or Shadow King? Okay, who did Copycat hit? Red Guardian. Well, we're just going to get rid of the Craven, obviously. I have some open boxes at home because one of my cats likes to sleep inside them. I have one that James likes to use. All right, Debris. Strange Supreme, please. The way I need Strange Supreme right now. Patriot's actually pretty good for us. I think we go with that. And then we drop Thanos last turn. Because the Soul Stone's going to protect him from any nonsense. Unless that happens. Because they hit our soul stone. The thing is, it's a pretty big boom. 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 They do have Prio now. Let's see what happens. I think they get us with Cannonball, right? They snap, I'm retreating, but I want to see what happens.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Ooh. Wait a minute. By a point. We were a single point off by 1. We were so close, gamers. We were so close. Yeah, it happens. James. 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 Being freaking baby. Okay, I'm gonna try the thick water. It's time. Gregor's gonna try the thick water on stream. Now's a good time if you guys want to make a St. Jude donation, because make this worth it. Yeah, James, you interested in the thick water? It is weird. That's super weird, man. It's just a consistency thing. It's a consistency thing. I don't know, man. Still got more to drink. Yeah, okay, hold on. I can't. It's weird. It's so weird. We copycatted their Wiccan.
Avengers!
Assemble.
What were the OTA changes? Rhino got changed to a 3/6 and generates a stone. They changed Captain Carter is now a 3/2, which is huge. All right, we're gonna do that. Oh my, it's really weird. I'm fine with that. There's still a little bit left. I'll finish it. Mm-hmm. DeCarlo, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Thank you for the 3 months, dude. How you doing? Welcome on in. Drink some ranch soda. Okay, so chat, my thing for you guys is I want you to look and find any sodas that you would like me to drink. So if you do some searching, any sodas you would like to see me drink on stream. You have a preference. DeCarlo, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for DeCarlo? Y'all, we are $50 away from 2,400 raised. We could get $50 more. We're so close. Oh, hey, Thanos. I was also going to Thanos there. Even baking soda. I'll do baking soda. I will do it. Believe it. Oh, yeah, we can win that. No, they have Soulstone, which is safe. But it does hit their speed. It does hit their speed here. Is it big enough? Boom. Praise. Let's see. Do they finish the combo? There's the Power Stone. They finished the entire thing.
Power must be controlled.
No, they still beat us. Damn, Skyrus. Hold on, let me see, James. Let me see if I transform. Reset. There he is. James. Pickleball. DeCarlo, thank you for coming through, dude. Okay, I gotta do a pickleball. 2,400, y'all. Can we get some hype in chat? DeCarlo, thank you. Where's my pickleball? So, these bad boys. Can you send me a link for that, Zill? Because that sounds like something that would be a good. Please send me a link for that. So these are like what Shrek's kidney stones would look like. All right. Where is it? Gross Gus dinosaur dung? Bloody nose. Yeah, the toxic waste. Slime liquor sour soda. Adding to cart right now. It's $4. Very doable. Okay. So, everybody look. We have to see. Focus. This is a pickleball. They're awful. Yo, what is up for him? Welcome on in. They're not good. Mm-mm.
Destiny will arrive.
Oh. There's 1,080 milligrams of salt in this. Oh, those ones are rough. I'll be honest with y'all, those are really rough. There are much easier ways to get salt. Well, I have only like a couple more of these things. Well, we are $100 away from me having to get a One Piece tattoo. 2,500. I have to get a One Piece tattoo. Whew. I think we will absolutely hit that. Let me confirm with the Tiltify. I am going to pick up the soda, though. Yeah, we go to mile incentives, milestones. Yeah. 2,500, I have to get a One Piece tattoo. Right, James? God, that was rough. Toxie Doxy isn't that good. I tried a couple Toxie Doxy lists. What do you think, James? Oh, baby boy. I kind of like him having the box here. He's just right there. He does. Have I tried Fazer's Destroy Supreme deck? No, send it to me. I will give it a go. Send it, send it, send it. Yeah, Toxie is kind of mid. He is very, very well trained. He just baby. For a few reasons. You can use Rhino so you fill the lane and you can play him and you don't get the rock. You can play him for Strange Supreme value. You can play him for... Are we really on last turn? It's mid even in high evo. Yeah. I have Prio too. Send it. I think I win this one. Yeah, she's not that great. I don't think I had a mod, so y'all go check out DeCarlo as well. There you are. Oh. Rough. Rough. All right. Okay, I'm going to switch it up. They were playing Fudge's List. Fish don't kill my vibe. Here, we're going to play more Brady's List. That was weird. That was super weird. Absolutely, dude. Zill just donated 100. I have to get the tattoo. Well, I'm getting a new tattoo. $2,500 raised, baby. Let's go. Yo. It's going to go on my arm. And it's going to be probably on the outside of this arm. Yo. Okay. Spicy Bean Boozled. Spicy Bean Boozled is what I saw. All right, we'll roll. There's one of my mods, Cardi. Hells yeah. All right, I'm gonna spin to figure out what we're doing. Why does it keep landing on Carolina Reaper? That's the spiciest. Yes. Marcos, to answer your question, Strange Supreme is crazy strong. Crazy strong. I bet he gets nerfed. 2,500, baby. My cousin's son was treated at St. Jude's, and they're amazing. They're incredible. They are an amazing nonprofit. Yes. All right, let's go. Dude, I'm so freaking proud of us. $2,500 raised. That's amazing. Double Mr. Fantastic. We can get Moonstone in that lane. That's big. Dude, we're doing so good. This is the most I've ever raised. Yes. This is the most I've ever raised in any campaign that I've ever done. And it's not even close. Like usually I raise around $1,000 or something like that. This is above. And the thing is we have till the end of May. Yes. Yes. Well, we gotta uppies it. We gotta make it uppies. Okay, so next. Okay, that was the St. Jude, but I got scared. I'm like, is that the real St. Jude? Hold on, we're gonna uppies the goal. There is gonna be a lot of surfer. There's already a lot of surfer because of it. 100%. Goes into Tiltify. And we raise it. Why'd I get signed out of Tiltify? I was in here just a second ago. We go to incentive, milestones. And if we get... So next... Our next one is going to be 3,000. If we hit 3,000, you guys get to choose my Snap username. You get to change my Snap username. What's the best surfer deck after OTA? I made a list that I don't actually know the answer to that yet. We can take a look at Untapped and see if we have anything yet. Here, I'll take a look at the meta. It is going to definitely be something with Captain Carter, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, we will see. We'll probably see it on Twitter more than anywhere else, is my guess. Okay. We have upped the goal to 3,000. If we pull Moonstone here. Ha! The Moonstone. The Moonstone. Honestly? Yeah, that's a good point, Cardi. That's a very good point. You say Fastos Rhino? Or are you talking about this deck specifically? This list comes from Fastos probably, right? For the cost reduction? I'm pretty sure we win with this. Doesn't do nothing. Doesn't do nothing. Doesn't do nothing. Nah, Moonstone too strong. Man thought he had it. But look at all that ongoing power. The two Mooster Fantastics. That's too much Mooster Fantactus. There's going to be a lot more Enchantress and Echo now. You know what? Those are cards are slept on. I feel like people should play more of those cards. James, what do you think about that? Buddy, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, huh? You like this big box? Do you like this big box? Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Trying to get a good angle for him. There he is. Yeah, buddy. What are you doing biting me? You give me little nibbles? Yeah, yep. Guess I have to send the chair back. The box stays. The chair's going back, though. Can't use the chair. Yeah, bub. I chose the slate black one. They called it Jet, I think. Yo, Conflagration. Welcome on in. Challenge of Chip. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good game, dude. The Stranges were scary. Was that a junk strange list or a clog strange list? People have figured out come here and cat speak. They've cracked the code. Isn't it Not that I watch TikTok videos trying to speak with cats. I would never. I would never. Nice. I mean, he does work really, really well within Clog. It is a natural place for him. How are you liking him, so far, Challenge? Also, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome on in. Outside of the good game. Let's get Rhino in here. Rhino at Washington, D.C. is value. Okay. I think overall he's really, really strong. Just very, very strong in general. No, there's better stuff that we can do than Sinister here. I think we Captain Carter here. Yo, Chupacabras, thank you for the follow. Hope you've been sucking some good goats lately, you know? So he works, I will let you know, Strange Supreme works very, very well within Clog, within Thanos, and within, like, low roll decks. I'm guessing they probably have Strange Supreme in this list they're running. Most likely. Patriot here is just value, again, you know? So let's go Mr. Sinister, Patriot, or... No, I'm being silly. We should Sarah here. Yeah. Right? Moonstone is such a strong card. The double there just gave us that little bit of edge. And now that Captain Carter is a 3 cost, it's going to be a problem. Captain Carter now works with Moonstone. That's going to be a huge problem. The Winds of Watum. There she is. There she is. Okay. They're -3. We go Patriot here. Wins on Carter is very nasty. In agreement. I'm going to do this, then this. Is Agatha Zoo good with Crunchwrap? That is a question for you, Brady. Are they? I think we just win that lane that way, no? I mean, anything I play over here just gets hurt now. But, you know, Mooster Fantastic could give us a little bit more. Magento. That's really mean. Bruh, that's evil. Wait, what do we got over here? A Moonstone. Yeah, that was really mean. The Magneto was uncalled for. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Get Biggins out of here. That Magneto variant, though. This is an ultimate, I think. Is he wearing freaking samurai armor? The fantasy variant. Dude, that looks dope. I don't think I've ever seen that. That is ridiculously cool looking. I don't like that I lost, but I do like that Magneto. That's really, really nice. James. 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 You're so long. Which one's the Tempest? I still can't believe that we hit our $2,500 goal. I have to schedule a tattoo appointment now. The Tempest, the kid? I'm confused. Oh, Young Magneto. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Yes. Got it. I got you. Is it the one where he's staring into the water? Yeah. That one is a classic. And do we want to play for it? I think we do want to play for it. I think they're going to try to play for it too. Rude. Rude.
This just in.
Well, we can still set up a really big combo with Moonstone. Thank you, Brady. Me at you, though, dude.
Opponent snapped.
We go Sarah next turn. I mean, we're not beating 26, but... Hi, Wong. Cosmo, please? Please, Cosmo? The way... I mean, even if we get Cosmo, we still might be in trouble here. Got Patriot. Boom. I don't think we're beating 26. Nah, we retreat on this. I don't know the exact numbers, but I don't think we can beat that.
Escaped.
Yeah, James? Yeah, buddy? I'm going to try the surfer list. Some surfing Carter, if you will. The $2,500 is so cool. We got Nova for turn 1. We getting from the White Palace? Thanos, obviously, right? Yeah, we got a Thanos. I feel like we're in a Thanos meta again because of Strange Supreme. I mean, we kind of were before. There was an ongoing Thanos list that was really, really popular. I feel like it's too early to go Killmonger, so we're going to go Fastos. Yo, free Thanos. Free Thanos, baby. Okay, we do want the extra turn if we can get it. Who did the copycat hit? Hit Captain Carter. Damn, okay. We're going to hold Killmonger till the very, very end. I mean, we have all the bits that we need here. Galacta would be really nice. We know we're not going to pull Captain Carter because it's at the bottom of our deck. The Abs Man is also nice here. I think we go Brood. The nice little Broodling there. Sebastian Shaw. We hold on to the Killmonger. I think we should have enough to be able to do Killmonger, Surfer, Absorbing Man. I forgot about Reality Stone. Amateur hour over here.
I am inevitable.
I should have dropped the Killmonger. Womp womp. Well, they didn't snap on me, so that's the silver lining there. I do feel bad that I forgot about Reality Stone when I knew that they were running through Thanos. Do you guys like the new gold bundle, the Angela variant? Actually does go pretty hard. It's a very cool stylized card. Yeah. Yeah, it does look really, really cool. 3,000 credits. It's 2,200. Yeah. It's pretty... Are you sleeping? My little dude is sleeping. Yeah. Yeah. The variant looks cool. He's like, this box is very comfy. I know, right? What is up, Jigger Man? Welcome on in. Yeah, she is now a surfer card, which is kind of broken, to be honest. Which one is the new skin in Rivals? Bar with no name. Let's get out of there. That as well. Flora Maiden, is it brand new? I may have not even seen it yet. Are they playing negative? Yeah. Well, it adds so much. It's new if you complete all... Oh, I have to finish that then. I just finished the Black Panther one. Okay, we're going to go Captain Carter into Sarah. So I want to get Moonstone in that same lane. That may be the case. And the thing is, they can't update it for a while, right? Next OTA isn't for another month. Well, I've already done all the BP ones. I just have to do the Mantis ones, and I'll be all good. They are also playing Surfer. This is going to be tough to win. Moonstone, maybe. I mean, we also Killmonger here. And they kind of did us a favor by leaving us a space for Brood. All right, we got Abs Man. That's our play. We get a double. We get a double surfer off this. The Rhino change was needed. Like, Rhino is actually playable now. Do we know why they're taking a month off for OTAs? I do not know the answer to that. So you're saying there's a chance. Sebastian Shaw, I need you to hold this, buddy. Hold this dub for me. Unfortunately, it does not kill the location anymore. I think if it was a 3-6 that also changed locations, I think that would be a little bit too much. Because then it's a way better version of Magic. Yeah. Developer conference, I thought? Could be. Exactly. They murdered Nocturne for 3-5. She's still a 3-4. That makes sense. So they're like doing a developer conference. What's up, Destructive One? Welcome on in. Yavi, welcome on in. Hello. All my homies are stopping on by. Y'all, I don't know if you saw, we hit $2,500 raised for the kids at St. Jude. I have to go get a tattoo now. So thank you for that. Isn't that dope? Also, we have a chair that showed up that James is now using. All for the kids. Hell yeah. Help them families pay for their child's stay. Everybody, we have a gigantic box that came from Corsair that James is now using as his personal bed. So this is the new chair. So I will have 2 chairs in here, which means Mom's stream can happen. I can teach Mom to play Marvel Snap. They have Prio. I'm going to go Magic at the Bifrost. Yeah, buddy. Is it comfy? Is it a good box? He's going to be very curious when I open the box. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. In other news, I've got a few new commander decks. I look forward to the weekend where your mother beats you in a Sunday showdown. I would love that. My mom's never played like a strategy card game before in her life. So I think it would make for some very good content, especially with snap packs coming. We would get a good look at the new player experience, you know? And also, if I was able to coach my mom to Infinite, I could have a YouTube video. My mom got Infinite from playing from like whatever her CL is. Why can't you? All right? It's not that you don't have the cards. If that happens, cinema. Cinema. Okay, we're going to drop the Fastos. And what are we getting? Not Ultron, please. Doom's okay. I accept Doom here. Also, Captain Carter at nowhere kind of eats. This is looking solid. Solid, gamers. Yeah, James. Oh, what a good boy. Hear me out. Mama Gregor makes 10 decks and everyone has to choose those. One to play for the showdown. We could do that. She has no idea what anything does. I mean, it would be wild.
I am Iron Man.
Really? Strange was able to eat? That's pretty cool. That's actually really, really cool. All right, let's go Captain Carter. Let's go. That's so funny. That's really freaking funny, dude. All right, I'm gonna drop these two. But not for long the future.
I want the throne.
Okay, we have Sebastian Shaw. Mr. Shaw, if you will. Boom. 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 And send it. So I'm pretty sure we win mid with that. Also very pretty Silver Surfer. Speed and Strange Supreme worth of keys? Yes. 100% yes. So is US Agent. Like, all of those cards are good. Strange Supreme is incredibly strong. I think he's busted. He's good for another month, though. He doesn't get changed for at least a month. And Carter is also incredibly busted as she is right now. E4 banged this week. I was lucky and was able to get 3. Taco Bell dog. Dude, they had the chicken nuggets back at Taco Bell. I'm going to go to Taco Bell tomorrow. Uh-huh. Got your Chalupa check.
Knowledge is power.
Ooh, we might be... They did nerf the daily spin. That is correct. Oh, rough, gamers. We were close. Best deck for Strange Supreme, I will show you right now. I will show you the list that has been doing best for me. That was rough. We got close, too. 3 points off left, I think 4 points off mid. Heads up, y'all. Ads are starting shortly. So if you aren't subbed, you're going to need a quick little ad break. Hi, Calvin. I laid plans on going to Taco Bell for the nugs tomorrow. Dude, the nugs are delicious, and they have so much protein. I'm going to be hitting the gym tomorrow. I have no idea for the reason for the nerf on the daily spin. It's like they're not hurting for currency, you know? Okay. Because tokens are coming on 29th. I guess that makes sense. It's a cool looking Hawkeye variant. Well, there you go. Yeah, join the Discord, y'all.
Shiny logo.
Got it. Okay. And no more bronze borders, which I'm okay with. Well, I'm glad they gave the reasoning. Okay, that does make sense. I did grab the Thor variant. I thought it looked pretty dope today. Thought it was worth it. James, do you like Taco Bell? Are you my little Taco Bell guy? Little eater of chalupas? Huh? Huh? Okay, so this is Supreme Thanos. Thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Follows are anonymous, so if you're lurking, feel free to keep lurking, but if you want to say hi, we're very nice in here. Happy to answer any questions you might have. We love new players up in here. Flatbed Ford. Is that a Ford F-150? He would love a quesadilla. Dude, I love quesadillas. Quesadillas are usually one of my go-to items. If I'm going tomorrow, I'll probably get a quesadilla and the nugs. And the fries. I do like their fries a lot. Them nacho fries are delicious. With the queso, you got to get the queso. I need a Strange Supreme variant where he's eating a gnome. That would be amazing. Speaking of, we got Strange Supreme. We got him. Chat, we got him. So we're going to go Strange into Cosmo. Between the free tokens and the free credits every day, we get 8 free high-level Series 5 packs a year. Just, is that with the new system? Or was that with the previous system? Cosmo into Time Stone here. That is with the system we are getting. That's pretty awesome. 8 free level Series 5 packs a year. That's awesome. That's good mathing right there. Ooh, they are asking to be shonged. Which I'm going to do at the very end. Who did we hit with Copycat? Bastos. I like that too. So last turn, hold on. The math there. We can go 3 in another thing. I might just drop the Shadow King, to be honest. I mean, at this point, why are we even playing for that lane? Let's just go bam, bam. And then we can just Goliath last turn. Another one. Because he's just going to keep eating, you know? So just let him keep eating. And that. And that. Yeah, I can usually show you the whole deck list, but Untapped isn't working right now. Here, if I turn it on. Yeah, it's broken right now. This is the list. Player tracker. That's the whole list. But it keeps disappearing. Got him.
Victory.
Yep. But I'm gonna hide that because it keeps disappearing. Should be decent if you can still get 1 average, 1 key, or 3K per week on average. Over here in Puerto Rico, we always have the nacho fries as a side. Plus, we can get them with nacho cheese, ground beef, and pico de gallo. That sounds amazing. Yo, Aquilaris, welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, this is the list that I like the most. Plays very well with Thanos. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great Thursday. I appreciate y'all stopping by. It's always nice to see you, friends. Dragon of Dojima. The Dragon of Dojima. Ring Rose as well. Hello. All the homies stopping. Still trying to climb? Where are you at right now in your climb? We talking climb in infinite, or are we talking climb to infinite? Also, if you guys want to say hi to James, Corsair sent me a new chair, and James has claimed it, so I guess I can't open it. To infinite. Have not played much this season. That's okay. Well, where are you on your climb? Where you sitting at? Oh, we got a free Ant-Man. You might as well use the Ant-Man. 83? Hell yeah, you're making progress. Is Supreme good in any other decks? Yeah, he's good in a lot of stuff. He's good in Clog. He's good in, like, Zoo. You can make him work in a bunch of stuff. We don't really get the Wiccan value, so I'd rather get card draw. Buff stuff as well. Yep. He's a good card. I would say I think he's the best card outside of New Carter. Because New Carter is busted as she is. This might be a retreat here. Yeah, I would say Strange is the best card this season outside of Carter. Yay, we got some rocks in there. Perfect. Well, there's Strange. 100% it did. They have Prio here. I think we lose. I think we got to retreat on this. The Mobius was too good for them. Stonks went way up. Now she works with Moonstone as well. Moonstone and her are ridiculous. You get them in the same lane, you just win that lane. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Dude, I love getting Strange Supreme in the opening hand. Moonstone is such a good card. Moonstone is a terrific freaking card. Okay, so we have a plan here. The plan being this drops Strange Supreme there. He's going to eat it, free up the space. What's nice is that, like, he lets you win lanes and then free up space for him later without having to move. Like, he's going to eat the shield. We're okay with him eating the shield. Like, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'm snapping. Yeah, I'm snapping on that. Because we know we're going to win the raft lane. And we're getting a free 6 cost. And additional card draw. And now we have all the stones. They're all of ours. It's a pretty big Fastos, though. But look at that. He's just going to keep eating stones. And then we go bam. And bam. And we still have the null. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get some extra energy. We'll go there instead. Yep. No, I just saw. We get the 1 additional energy, which can make a difference. Ooh, Shuri's Lab is also great for us. Yeah, he's winning that lane. It's a given, right? So we go Thanos. Soulstone. Our stone, baby. Stones first, then Thanos. You would be correct there. It's going to make for a bigger Thanos, won't it? And the fact we can also null there. Hilarious. Shadow King their stuff? Why would I Shadow King their stuff first? I can't do all of it. I wouldn't be able to play the full thing. But the good news is, we do it as is. Soulstone. That's going to make a very, very big Thanos. Power Stone. Thanos. Wait, did we not play? Or did we miss a stone? We missed Space Stone. I lost by 1? I lost by a single point. Bruh. What do you mean sound on TikTok isn't working? It's saying it's working. It's saying it's working. We missed the Space Stone. You stinky, stinky James. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right. I'm also a Jeff enjoyer. No, we were 1 off. We didn't count our stones correctly. Go Captain America. What a copycat hit. Soulstone. Interesting. I have Prio here. I'm going to go Reality Stone. Well, we're going to get it here. That sucks for them. Oh, that really sucks for them. We do get the Wicked value here. Killmonger? Why, though? I don't know. Like, Penny got buffed, but I don't think it's going to be a huge difference. Maybe destroy Thanos. I mean, if it is destroy Thanos, cool. Because we still have so much that we can do. And we have... Yeah. That's cool. We got everything to deal with the death. Oh, hey, buddy. Let me help with that.
Victory.
Y'all on the TikTok side, you guys can hear me okay, right? I have not been picking up my missions. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bam. I think I've done... Have I done my weekly? We're almost at 3K. Yeah, we're almost done with our weekly. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I like the Brady list, though. Brady list has been fun. I'm super proud, y'all. $2,500 raised for St. Jude. That's amazing. Absolutely killing it, y'all. A gigantic rhino? How big is gigantic? Is Flash on? We could probably raid into Flash tonight. Perchance. Perchance. Dope. I'm interested to... I wonder what we'll end up raising at May. 20 plus value rhinos? Wild. Was that with Captain Carter? With Patriot, huh? But Rhino isn't... He doesn't work with Patriot. The Rock does. You're including the Rock. You're not allowed to include the Rock. You're not allowed to include the Rock. That's illegal. It's his brain. That's his weapon. Freaking little stinky guy. I'll have to order some of those weird sodas. Toxic waste slime liquor sour soda strawberry. That is definitely a sentence. Okay, last turn, gamers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
That was incredibly sour. Oh yeah, we're cooked. This is a great song. Mm-hmm. 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 Even flow. James. James. Now the question is, do I put together the chair tonight? Catch you later, Sir Mello. Get some good rest. And the way Strange is everywhere tells me that he's strong. Even flow. Uh-oh. Well, luckily it's... Well, we're lucky there. I'm going to get Captain Carter down now. Welp. That's a good question. That's a good question. Well, this is probably a retreat, right? Yeah, because we don't really have a counter here. We don't have a Shang for the Strange Supreme. And Mr. Fantastic is out of the way. I mean... That doesn't give us enough, does it? Yeah, because we have nothing to put behind. That's a retreat. We're retreating, gamers. You know what we're going to do, though? Oh, we're going to go raid. Let's go raid Flash. James, we're going to go raid Flash. Does it sound like a plan? Thank you guys for an awesome stream. Yeah, Red Guardian could definitely use a little tweak. I think you should do the native power as well. Y'all, thank you for an awesome stream. Again, $2,500 raise is so freaking cool. I'm so freaking proud. We're going to go raid our friend Flash. I will catch you later, TikTok. I'll catch you later, YouTube.